So now I want to talk about another device that I'll be using with my new iPad, and that is the Master and Dynamic MW08 wireless earbuds. So these are true wireless earbuds. Those of you who have AirPods know what kind of category this is in. These days, pretty much almost every audio company has a version of these, right? Everyone from Bowers & Wilkins to Audio-Technica, Sennheiser, actually even Technics and Grotto make one of these, and Devialit, right? Like all these audio companies, Aston Kern makes one as well. Like so many audio companies makes their own true wireless earbuds. Actually, even Noble Audio, a company that is known for making like $2,000, $3,000 IEMs, even they make their own true wireless earbuds now. So it really is an exploding market. There's just so many companies making them now. So I've always loved Master and Dynamic's design, and I've owned several of their products before. I think I actually did a video before unboxing their NW40 wireless headphones. But yeah, these ones I picked up because they were at a huge discount. Originally these retail for, believe it or not, $300, and that's way overpriced. And Master and Dynamic actually, I think if you get them at MSRP, they're fairly overpriced, maybe even as much or more so than Bang & Olufsen, which is also another overpriced brand, I think, but you're paying up for the design, right? With Bang & Olufsen, you're paying extra for the design, and for Master Dynamic, you're also paying up for the design. But I would still not pay like full price for that, because the specs and the sound quality do not live up to that price, I would say. So I got this on sale for roughly half that price, about $150, and that's when I picked this up. Yeah, very, very nice. Like, this is like solid case, right? It's not like plastic or anything like that. It's not metal, but it definitely feels like metal. So it's a very solid case, and I think this is ceramic. Yeah, they make this material ceramic. They're beryllium drivers, so it's pretty premium looking wireless earbuds. What's also cool is that they actually have the controls right on the earbuds themselves. I know they're tiny, right? So yeah, this is actually volume button here, volume up and down, and on this one is the on button and the Bluetooth pairing button right here. So it's tiny, but they actually put this on the on the earbuds themselves, which is something not all the wireless earbuds do. And then they have microphones here for noise canceling. So yes, these are noise canceling as well. And then you put in the charger here, and then slide up like that. So just for comparison, these are my previous true wireless earbuds. These are the Sony WF-1000XM3s. Yes, I know that now there's the XM4s, but these are huge. Look at this. Yeah, and the new 1000 XM4s, I mean, the case is a lot smaller. Yeah, so definitely they improved on this. But the XM3s, when I bought this 3 years ago, yeah, this case, as you can tell, is massive. And the earbuds themselves, I mean, 1000 XM3s, they use touch controls, so it's similar to how Sony does their over-ears as well. They use wireless, they use touch controls or gestures, basically. So you gotta it's a little bit finicky though. I don't like using touch controls as much, because they can be finicky sometimes. Yeah, but when these came out, they were pretty much the top in terms of noise canceling wireless earbuds. Now they have a lot of competitors. In addition to their newer one, now a whole bunch of other companies make their own earbuds. After trying the two, just give me a bit in terms of the sound quality and noise cancellation. I think Sony still has the edge in terms of noise cancellation, because Sony is very, very good at noise cancellation. Like, they're right up there with Bose, right, in terms of noise cancellation technology. So I think in terms of just noise canceling, Sony is still better. But I prefer the Master and Dynamics sound, because the problem with the Sonys, and this is an issue with their over-ears as well, is they put too much bass, right? They push up the bass a lot, and most mainstream consumers like that, because they listen to like a lot of hip-hop or pop dance tracks that have a lot of bass, and having a lot more bass, pushing it up makes it artificially sound bigger, but it's also not very accurate. So when you're hearing the bass, like if it's pushed up too much, it gets bloaty, and it kind of overshadows the other parts of the other frequencies, right? The other parts of the song. So the mid-range, the highs, they all get kind of overshadowed by the bass, and the bass kind of drowns it out. And that's the problem with these, I find. Their over ears still have a lot of bass, but these are really bass heavy. So when I listen to a song on these, the bass kind of just drowns out the other frequencies, which I don't really like that much. So it's a little bit bloaty. I mean, I love the noise cancellation tech, right? That's top notch, but yeah, the bass is a little bit too bloaty for me, and kind of, it's too much. It drowns out the other frequencies, so you don't really hear the mids and the highs as much. The Master and Dynamic MW08s now, these ones, a lot more balanced. So they don't have, the bass are not as pushed up as much as the Sonys. So I can actually hear the other frequencies. I can actually hear the mids, the highs, and it's not like, it's not neutral or anything like that. I'm not going to say it's like totally balanced, but it's definitely more so than the Sonys. So yeah, I would say the mids are okay on this. The highs, I think they pushed up the highs on this to make it a little bit more lively sounding, a little bit more dynamic, and that's fine, I guess, as well. So I prefer the sound of the MW08s over the WF-1000XM3s. Yeah, I just find that the bass on the WF-1000XM3s, it's just way too overpowering, and it kind of drowns out the other frequencies. While the Master and Dynamics are more balanced, they're not like totally neutral or anything like that. It seems to be more like a soft V shape, in my opinion. So the bass is pushed up a little bit on the Master and Dynamics, and the highs are pushed up a little bit. Mids are slightly scooped, but it's overall more balanced than the Sonys, which overemphasizes the bass too much, in my opinion. So, yep, that's my little mini review of these two. So that's the Master and Dynamic MW08s, and it's definitely going to replace my Sony 1000XM3s, and I'll be using them with my new iPad. Oh yeah, I also want to mention the successor to these, the Sony WF-1000XM4s, about $300, so about the same price as the Master and Dynamic MW08s new. And for that, I mean, it all comes down to whether you prefer noise cancellation or you want to prefer more balanced sound. And I would say the Master and Dynamics for more balanced sound and perhaps the better design, although that's subjective. I personally prefer the Master and Dynamic design better, but I also think this has a more balanced sound, but the Sonys have better tech. So yeah, it's really up to you guys which ones you pick. They're both $300. I found this one cheaper online though. I think you also find the Sonys cheaper online too. Like these 1000 WF-1000XM3s, these ones I paid, I mean this was pretty much also like $200-300 brand new. But now you can find them for as low as what, $50-60 online. So these ones, the WF-1000XM3s are very cheap if you find them online, because they're older generation now, much cheaper than the Master and Dynamics even. So if you're just looking for a cheap pair of true wireless earbuds, then you can actually get these. If you don't mind, you know, a lot of bass, then these are probably good. And the newer ones you can probably find at a discount as well. One other thing is the Master and Dynamics are IPX5 rated, and they have aptX adaptive support. The 1000XM3s, because they're older, I guess, they don't have any kind of aptX or LDAC support, and they're not water resistant to any, like there's no rating for it, no IP rating. The newer ones though, the 1000XM4s, have IPX4 rating, I believe, and LDAC support. So that's something to consider. LDAC is, in general, the best quality out of all of them. So yeah, I would say the 1000XM4s versus the Master and Dynamics should be a pretty interesting comparison. But since these ones are older generation, you can also find them a lot cheaper online. Like I said, $50 or $60. So yeah, that's it guys. I just bought a new iPad Air M1 5th generation, and you know, since I'll be using this a lot when I'm traveling, I figured, well, I'm just gonna look around for another pair of headphones or earphones to use with it. And of course the true wireless earbuds are going to be the most convenient. You know, I already have so many different over-ear headphones already. Wireless I already did videos on wireless headphones, but I'm looking for something that is also very portable as well. So that's why I was looking at these true wireless earbuds, and there's so many brands out there, and I just happened to find these Master and Dynamics at a pretty hefty discount online, so I figured, you know, why not? I like how they look, and I've had experience with the brand before, and they're heavily discounted, so I just figured to give them a shot. So yeah, I'll definitely be using these with my new iPad Airs, and that's pretty much it. So let me know if you guys have any questions, and as always, thanks for watching.